Greetings, fellow captains. My name's Dasha Perova, and today I'd like to share with you some details about Update 0.5.1, a new game mode, some new maps, interface, and ranked battles improvements, tutorials for newcomers, and updated missions. You'll be able to try all these and many other changes very soon in World of Warships. Let's start with the maps. Our geography continues to expand. This update adds 3 new maps. Available to ships of tiers 7 through 10, Land of Fire, an archipelago on an extremity of South America, is a very dangerous and difficult to navigate region. The Trap map is a group of islands in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. By its very nature, it creates intense battles for higher-tier ships. And a major new feature is the first night map in the World of Warships, Northern Lights. It's the North map, loved by many players, with a new aesthetic. Of course, we tuned the lighting so that you can still see where to fire. In addition to this, we reworked the map's Islands of Ice, Two Brothers, and Hotspot, based on your feedback. The Big Race map became more spacious. Battles on the Solomon Islands map were restricted to tiers 3 through 6, and the player's respawn layout on the Strait map was improved. Everybody knows that we love to experiment, consequently a new game mode, Zone, will appear in Update 0.5.1 with more dynamic and intense skirmishes and no dull, protracted endings. The teams will need to capture one huge base in the center of the map, which becomes available for capture 2 minutes after the battle has started. The base gets captured very quickly. It only takes a minute, regardless of the number of capturing ships and inflicted damage. But progress is lost if at least one enemy ship enters the area. Therefore, each team's objective is to occupy the area, clear it of enemy forces, and hold position for 1 minute. We continue to introduce balance improvements in the new version. Fans of U.S. destroyers will be much happier as their torpedoes will get an increase in range. Benson and Fletcher will receive an increased rate of fire. The latter ship, together with her neighbor in the branch Mayan, got an improved hull research system. The armor thickness of Baltimore and Des Moines will be slightly increased. Japanese premium cruiser Atago, which needed to be improved, will boast an increased maneuverability and a new consumable, Repair Party. The bomb spread of the U.S. bomber planes while in anti-aircraft barrage fire will be slightly decreased. As for their Japanese counterparts, their precision for manual release will be increased. Apart from that, Japanese torpedo bombers will now inflict less damage at lower tiers. In Update 0.5.1, we continue to deal with the fans of unsporting play near the edge of the map. Now, shortly after a ship touches the edge of a map, she will be punished by a decrease in engine power, up to 75%, and any willful trespasser will be an easy target. The updated system for team positioning will now try to locate players from the same division as close to each other as possible. Get into battle formation from the very beginning and show the adversary what team play is. The need to improve the domination mode, which was added to the game long ago, was confirmed by both your feedback and the server statistics. We reworked the system for distributing rewards and fines based on the points from destroying ships. In Update 0.5.1, it more precisely reflects the contribution of each ship type in a battle. We hope these changes will benefit the game and reduce the number of boring victories from points scored. In addition, the domination mode will see some economic changes. We are introducing a reward for capturing, defending, and blocking the capture of key areas. Now, taking a risk to capture a base can not only lead your team to victory, but also provides a bonus to the players. Speaking of rewards, besides the currently used signals, in Update 0.5.1, players will get a new type of exterior ship customization, commemorative flags, which are based on a sort of house flag. Unlike signals, it's a purely visual feature that doesn't enhance ship parameters, but indicates the achievements of a salty sailor, including those in ranked battles. Our work on the sound in Update 0.5.1 was focused on two areas: improving the engine and making the game's audio effects more detailed. We reduced operating memory consumption of the sound subsystem and updated the sound engine. Attentive players will probably notice that all ship engines produce updated sounds. Now they not only depend on the ship's current speed, but also on the position of the engine telegraph's handle. Several new compositions were added to the World of Warships music collection. Having analyzed your feedback on sound effects for the domination mode, we reworked them so that the sounds would convey more information. Missions have been in the game since Update 0.2.2. In Update 0.5.1, we significantly upgraded the feature. Now there is a separate menu in the port with 4 sections: Events, Challenges, Missions, and Daily Missions, where players can quickly view all topical events, along with available game bonuses and discounts. The next change is good news for captains who have a sizable fleet under their command. Now they can quickly find a particular ship or group of ships, sorted by the following criteria: tier, type, nation, premium, or elite status, and ability to take part in various events or ranked battles. In addition, the carousel of ships can now be condensed. After World of Warships was released, we were even more focused on making it easier for new players to get into the game. In Update 0.5.1, all newcomers will be offered an introductory mission to learn the basics of sailing and firing. That's all for today. I'm Dasha Perova. Subscribe to our channel and follow the updates. Until next time, Commanders.